Hey Carrie, I'm here. I'm not sure if this is going to record the whole thing, but I'm going to try to do 30 minutes of Qigong, possibly, or at least 20. And it's not professional, it's just me doing what I do sometimes. And I was going to put music in the background, I was going to play it with my other little phone thing, but I thought maybe I should...
Canadians count on the goodness of shreddies to help them do a little good.
So that maybe I should just leave it, and then you could use your own music if you want, or you could, hear me talking a little easier. So here we go. This is Qigong. The most important part of Qigong is the breathing. So when you're moving up, you're breathing in. When you're moving out, you're breathing away. So if you're moving out, you're breathing. I'm not sure. I need to learn this more. So breathing in, breathing out. I'll tell you what I'm doing as I'm doing it, so you can follow along. Like I said, it's not pro. It's just me. I love you. Hope you enjoy this. If you practice with it, then even better. Here we go. So of course you gotta wear your Qigong pants. Got my lucky and charming pajamas on. I think I'm lucky. I'm alive, so I must be lucky. So we're just gonna start with some basic Qigong breathing and movement. So gonna be exhaling and inhaling. And imagine there's a ball of Qi in between your hands, and feel the connection between your hands. So it's really important to feel this connection as much as you possibly can and connect it with your breath. So we'll just keep doing this for maybe a minute or so. So breathing in, breathing out. So breathing out and breathing in. And in Qigong, the focus is on the lower dantian, they call it, which is like the lower stomach. You see, that's where we store life force energy. So we're going to be actually putting the energy here. So the basic stance, the ending stance in Qigong, the resting stance, is like this. They say you should have your butt tucked in, but I never do it because I tend to like my lower back to be curved because it feels better for my back. It's supposed to be better for the energy flow. So breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. The knees, however, shouldn't be really locked. They should be just slightly bent. Okay, now we're going to return to the resting stance, breathing the Qi into the lower dantian here. Next one, I'm just going to turn to the side a little bit. So this one's I think it's called swimming dragon. Actually, I can do it this way. So we're going to be exhaling as we bring our arms away, inhaling as we bring it back. So what we're doing here, so we're inhaling now. So we're gathering heavenly chi on the way out, exhaling, and then inhaling, the hand faces the ground and we're gathering earth chi, which I believe is yin. And then facing the lower dantian. So exhaling, inhaling, nice and slow. Exhaling, inhaling. And then you want your gaze to follow your hands. And then eventually you want to close your eyes and your gaze still follows your hands, but imagine that your hands are made of light and they extend far beyond your fingers. So you're still exhaling when you're moving away, inhaling on the way back in. Alright, we'll pause at the rest position, inhaling, breathing in the chi. Now we're just gonna do probably the one we should have started with, but it doesn't really matter. So this whole time you should be focusing on the breath, trying to connect the breath and the movement together. So it's like a mindfulness moving meditation in so many ways. So now we're just going to inhale and exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Another thing you can do is you can put your tongue to the roof of your mouth. It's supposed to connect the energy channels. So inhaling, raising up the chi, exhaling, lowering it. So this is the middle dantian here at the chest level, and then we're turning it, pushing the chi down as we exhale. You should fully extend the arms at the bottom, so it almost forms a 90-degree angle. So next, we're going to do my favorite move. It's actually a 3-part move. So we're going to raise the chi all the way to the top, and then turn the hands over, and then letting go, exhaling, a big ball of chi while we bend. Now inhaling, gaze goes up, hands don't touch, but imagine there's a ball of chi, and then pulling the chi down over the body. Inhaling, exhaling. This truly is my favorite one. It's the one I need to do the most. It really helps with the chi in the arms. So remember to always feel your hands here. Breathing in, connecting the movement to your breath and your hands. Exhaling, inhaling. Now we're going to change it up here. Exhaling, now inhaling, we're going to put the hands up to the sides, all the way up. Exhaling, down, like you're a big bird. Inhaling, exhaling. You want to bend deep here if you can. Inhaling, exhaling. Exhaling, inhaling. Probably getting warm by now. I'm going to change it up here at the bottom. Bending forward. Inhaling. Exhaling. Down. Wrists touch here, like this. And then inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. We're gathering chi from the earth here. Inhaling, exhaling. Now inhaling, we're going to bring the arms, hands up the insides of the legs. Inhaling, 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 crossing at the lower dantian. And then up behind the neck. Exhaling all the way down. And then inhaling, gathering chi to the lower dantian. Okay. Now normally we do that sequence one more time, but I'm going to just move on to the next one. So what we're going to do is we're going to gather a ball of chi here, raise it up to the middle dantian, and then we're going to push it out to the side. Exhaling, inhaling, breathing it, bringing it back in. Really try to feel the ball of chi, but focus on your breathing also. Exhaling, Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Now we'll pause here. Now exhaling, we're going to bring the hands out to the sides. Face one side. Then inhaling, we're going to focus on the thumb. Inhaling to the center and then exhaling to the other side. So inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling, and looking forward. Now, it's important to focus on the thumb here. Part of this is an eye exercise. So now we're going to turn to the other side. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling, and facing forward. Now we're going to bring the hands together at the front. Same thing, but to the side. So now we're going to inhale and exhale behind. Inhaling, exhaling, looking at that thumb. Other side, inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Now there's a move here. I don't exactly know how to do it, but I'm going to try. So bring the hands in, sweep them out, and then gathering chi here at the middle dantian. I don't know if that was exactly right, but it's the best I got right now. So we're going to do that one more time. So we're going to raise the ball of chi up, and then we're going to bring it out to the sides. Actually, what we should do, let's do the other one first. So bring the ball of chi out to the side. Inhaling into the center. Exhaling out. Now we're going to stay here. Exhaling, spreading the hands outward. Looking to the side. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. Inhaling. Exhaling and facing forward. Other side. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Now the hands are going to come forward. So inhaling, exhaling. Eyes are on the thumb. Inhaling and exhaling. Next side. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. We're going to try this again. So sweep the hands out, back in, pushing the chi down, and then we'll just gather here. Okay, how are we doing for time? Well, this is definitely going to go at least 30 minutes. All right, now next we're going to put our hands here at the lung 1 point. It's in the indentation in between the collarbone and the shoulder there. And we're just like a bird's claw here, and or a beak. And we're going to do 2 different exercises here. Getting warm. So 2 different exercises. First one, we're going to exhale up, inhale back in. So we're going to bend down, exhale. Sorry, I don't know if I have that breathing right. So exhaling, inhaling back in. Exhaling. Actually, I've combined 2 moves, so let's just do the proper one. This is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna exhaling. Actually, I got it. The breathing is backwards. It should be inhaling, and exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, and looking back to that elbow. Inhaling. Look at that elbow. Exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. Okay, coming back to the rest position. Just breathe and feel your hands. Now we're going to do one that's a little bit more challenging. This one here, hands are going to come to the side. I'll show you one side at a time first. So one hand's going to come out, and now the goal here is to imagine you're holding a pebble in your hand. And you don't want to drop the pebble. Do the best you can. So the hand goes out and up, sweeps around and behind, and then it turns and comes over the crown of the head, and then out and around, still facing up, and back in behind, and then turns around to face where it was. So let's do the other side. So the hand goes out. I'm going to back up a little bit here. And around. And then it turns. Still facing up. Crosses the crown of the head. And then back out and around. And back to the start position. We're going to do each side one more time, and then we'll combine it. So out and around, back in, crossing over the top of the head, out, exhaling, inhaling. I'm going to tell you the breathing now. So exhaling here, inhaling to the top of the head, exhaling and inhaling. Now let's bring the other one in. Exhaling. Now when you reach the top of the head, you're going to start the other one. So exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. If you need to stop it, rewind and learn each hand again. Before you bring it together, you can do that. Exhaling. Exhaling here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Just going to do this for a few minutes. It's a little bit complicated, so don't worry if you don't get the breathing right. Just think about the movement for this one. So out and away, in, around the top of the head. As we cross the top of the head, the other hand's moving out and away. Alright, let's bring it back in here. Just finish off the one hand. And back to the rest position. Probably feel your hands might be starting to get warm, or they might be starting to tingle. And that's because the blood flow and the chi are starting to get out to the hands now. So this is going to be, I think, our second last move. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise up the chi here and have a great big ball of chi. Oh, there's one more. Yeah, this is a good one. Should have done this at the beginning. So this one here, you're going to imagine as a ball of chi, and then you're going to circulate this ball of chi. The hands always facing each other. So as you move to the sides, you're going to exhale. As you come to the center, you're going to inhale. So we're going to exhale and bending a little bit, inhaling. Trying to really feel those hands. Inhaling. Really exaggerate the movement. Make it a really big ball too. Just try to see if you can feel the connection of your hands. Doesn't have to be perfect ball, doesn't have to be the same size all the time. Just do what works. The bending is what really, really helps here in the hips. Okay, inhaling, breathing the chi back into the rest position in the lower dantian. Now we're going to bring that ball up. We're going to actually scoop up the chi, turn around at the middle dantian, facing up, and then we're going to turn the hands to face the crown, just so you can see, like this. Hands are going to face the crown. This is the Bai Wei point. It's where the heavenly chi enters in the crown of the head. And then we're going to turn to the right, exhaling. Inhaling to the center. Imagine heavenly chi pouring on the top of your head. Exhaling. Let's do one more. It's good for the immune system. Pausing in the middle, and then bringing the hands down. We're trapping the chi here. We're going to exhale to the side. Inhale to the middle. Just do one more. And then inhaling to the dantian. Now, the last move we're going to do here is sensing. There's two more moves actually. This is an important one. These are both about sensing the chi, but also cutting through the chi and getting rid of any stagnating chi. So what we're going to do is we're going to take two hands. We're going to do this in two steps. Two hands together like this. And then we're going to one more move I want to do here. First, hands facing down. And then you're going to turn to the right, exhaling. And hands should come and touch the hip. And then inhaling, gathering from the earth. Exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and then come back to the lower dantian here. Alright, now we're going to take our hands like this, like scissors but together. And first what we're going to do is, actually we're going to rub our bellies here, get the chi circulating in the belly. So I'm not sure which hand's supposed to go on top of the other, but you choose. I think for a woman, the left hand should be on top of on the right. I don't think it's that big a deal. So we're going to go one way, big circles, 8 times. Okay, now we'll switch. 8 the other way. I actually lost track there. It's a really good one for really focusing on the breathing. You don't have to do it in any particular order, inhale or exhaling, just focusing on the breathing while you're doing that in that area. Now finally we're going to do this. So 2 fingers, they're going to face the ground here, both of them. And what we're going to do is we're going to sweep them up, one side, back, exhaling. Now, the side that your hand is on is going to be the one that stays straight. And do the best I can with my leg. So you're going to sweep up and around, and this leg is going to bend. Exhaling, sweeping down, inhaling, back and around. This one's a little challenging for me right now. So exhaling. Now remember, this leg's going to stay straight. Inhaling. Exhaling. And inhaling. Okay. Next, we're going to do 3 fingers together. Same thing. Exhaling. Actually, we're supposed to do 1 and then 2, then 3. Forgive me. This one, you gotta be careful. You might get a little lightheaded on this one. And the last one here we're going to do is the tiger claw, like this. So imagine you got a tiger's claw. And this one you're going to try to go more back and forwards like this on an angle. And now just only go back as far as you possibly can without hurting yourself. So don't overstrain yourself. Over time this will get easier. So exhaling. Note to self, by the way. Inhaling. Exhaling. Reach back. Inhaling. And back to center. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Back to center. Now, we're going to do what's called Tuina massage, and we'll do some shaking as well. So, going to, there's one more we have to do. This is important. It's one of the most important ones. So what I want you to do is to bring your hands together about maybe an inch or so apart. And I want you to imagine you're rolling a small ball of chi. And roll it one way. Try to sense this ball of chi in between your hands. And you can switch it and go the other way. And you just want to feel whatever's there. And then you want to move them in and out, maybe like a centimeter, as though there's like a sponge in between your hands. Just a little bit. And then switch back to the rolling. All this time focusing on your breathing and the sensation in between your hands. Switch it around the other way. And then the sponge. Now, we've got some sort of feeling there, I'm sure, right now. If you don't, that's okay. Now what you want to do is extend your hand backwards. Keep it the same way. Extend it backwards. And then on an exhale, you're going to forcefully chop in a circular motion. So, okay. And then back together to rolling this ball of chi. The other way. You should really look at the in between your hands too. Bring your intention there. And then go to the sponge. Back to the rolling. The sponge. Might feel like magnetism to you. And then we're going to bring the hand back, keeping it the same way, just behind us. On an exhale, sink and chop. Okay. Now, last thing we're going to do is the Tuino massage, and we're also going to do some, we're going to tap our kidneys here. So I'm going to come down closer to the camera so you can see a little bit better. Now what we're going to do is we're going to push the chi up the neck, inhaling. Imagine moving the chi through your hands. Next, thumbs at the temple, and using your fingers curled here, gonna inhale. I'm gonna do this 3 times, all the way to the temples. Inhaling, and inhaling. Then at the ridge on top of your eyes, inhaling. Now we're going to go on top of the eyes, but go light here. And then under on the ridge of your eyes, so the orbital bone, I think maybe it's called. I don't know. Now underneath it, smile when you're doing this, much better. Okay, it's like making your own smile. Yee. And now you're going to do around the lips while opening the mouth. Okay, now come along the jaw here and lightly push into the TMJs in between the ear and the jaw there. You'll feel like a little bone there. So we're just going to rub lightly there. It can be quite sensitive. Should be opening up the jaw and closing the jaw as well. Don't press too hard though. Okay. Next, I'm going to do a scalp massage all the way back. So get all the chi points in your head. Time for, this is like the 80s Duran Duran. That's how you make the hair like that, I think. I'm going to do the sides as well, and the back, and the neck. Alright, look at that hair. Okay, next, it's ridiculous. Now we're going to do an auricular massage. So we're going to grab the earlobe with this same hand and then reach over. And we're just going to pull on the ear in many directions while massaging it. So all the acupuncture pressure points of the body are contained within the ear. So this, for me, when I do this is when I feel really amazing. If I do my Qigong and I miss this step, I don't feel nearly as good. And then the next thing we're going to do also makes me feel really great. So just massaging the ear, pulling it lightly. And also let's do the next ear. So grab earlobe here, massaging the earlobe and the ear with the other hand. Inside the ear as well. Massage it all. It's all good. Okay. All right, next we're going to shake it out and do the kidney stimulation. So let's do the kidney stimulation first. You're going to do the bird beaks like this. Or you can put them together in fists like this. I usually end up just doing the fists. And then you're going to lightly slap the kidneys alternately. I hope you were wearing pajamas when you did this, just like I am. Qigong in pajamas is the boss. This is really good. Okay. Next, we're going to do ragdoll shaking. So just let everything go loose, and you're going to turn. One arm slaps the top of the back, the other one slaps lower back kidney area. Just doesn't have to be exact. Just relax, let it go, and swing. Don't hit too hard. Just let the hands go however they go naturally. Okay. Next, we're gonna just ragdoll shake. Make sounds. It's better if we make sounds. This is so good. Getting the chi flowing. Even like laughing is really good while you're doing this, like free laughter yoga. Why don't I do this every day? I think I'm going to. So good. All right. Lastly, we're going to get rid of any stagnant chi. So I'm going to reach down with fists, reach up and throw down forcefully. Inhaling, exhaling. Do 3 of them. Inhaling, exhaling. Now up to the sky. It's great to do this outside. I almost fell over. And then out to the sides. And then we're just going to shake. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do this one more time. So inhaling. Now to the sky. Sides. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun. I always love doing Qigong. I always feel so much better. I feel like I'm really awake. My blood's flowing now. Heart's pumping a bit. Feeling happier. Feeling more relaxed. These are all good things. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Carrie and anybody else who watches this, I'm going to make it public too so everybody can benefit. And let me know if you want me to make more Qigong videos. See ya.